Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get the chat going. I don't know where everybody else is, but I'm here. Let's see. Where's the chat? Oh, what's going on, everybody? Trying to get the chat going here. Pop it out. Trying. Pop out chat. There's that. There's that. All right. So how's everybody doing today? It's a Wednesday, November 6th. Does not seem like it should be that late in the year. Morning, Hank. Let's see here. Morning, Jill. Hope you're doing good. Lots of things going on today. Listing, packing. What else do I got going on? Listing, packing. Working on the inventory shelves. I got to start working on my list. Start getting ready for the trip. No baby yet. Hopefully she'll stay in cooking. Just watching your newest video. Yeah, I started doing a mail call video again. Just to kind of have my own little thing and, show people what I'm selling. Not much lately, I'll tell you that much. It is slim pickings out there right now. But I'll take what I can get. So, I wonder where everybody else is. Sleeping? Sally's probably sleeping. But I think, I'm trying to remember, I think she has one more night. I think she has one more night and then she's off for a while. 7 days, I think. So that's good. Keep that going. Yeah, it's weird. Not much of a show with just me. Let's see here. I'm gonna get real gutsy here. And put the chat in, or put the little link. Maybe somebody will get courageous and want to come in. Hank, it makes all the difference in the world when you can find your item. You can go, you know exactly what row it's in, you know exactly what shelf it's in. It's going to be amazing when I get it done. If I get it done. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited. And I don't think, I would suggest that if anybody's new and they and I heard this so many times when I was starting out, getting ready to get started and with my selling adventure. I heard so many people say, start an inventory system, a good inventory system, um, right off the bat. And of course, I did, and it's kind of evolved into what it is right now and what it's turning into. But you never really fully listen. I mean, I guess to a certain extent, you don't realize how much you can acquire and how much you can um, that you can list and have on hand for this business, and it's very easy to lose things. You know, you think you put it there, but you put it over here, and everything's a guessing game. And for me, it was probably good exercise because I was you know taking the tote down that weighed 20 pounds or whatever, and then putting it on the floor, bending over. It was almost like my morning calisthenics, but um, yeah, I don't want to do that every time. Oh, Mike never loses nothing. Okay, well you can keep telling that lie. No, I believe you. I believe you. Everybody's got their own little ways of doing things. The more you got, the more of a system you might need. Easier to lose track of stuff when there's just a lot more of it. That's so true. Morning, Karen. Karen says, I think I'm so organized until I can't find something. That's true. I know you were, Mike. I know you were lying. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, and it's the system has some kinks, and so I'm trying to fix those kinks as I go, and kind of I don't know, each problem that I come into, like right now, I need separators for the different rows. So I think I'm just going to use cardboard, either cardboard or I don't want to have to buy nothing. I want to utilize what I got. And so it may be eBay boxes that I put in between them. I don't know. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But the thing is it's not going to be exactly like the person, and probably her system works great for her. You can't find the link in the chat. Okay, let me get that over there for you. Got to take care of Sally. Well, it probably would have helped if I would have pushed the button. Sorry. Epic fail for me. There we go. Sally got it now. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to work it, trying to, do what I need to do to get it working, and fix the kinks as I go. I know I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot. There you are. Yeah, it helps if I put the chat if I put it in there. Sorry.
That's okay. I was looking through there. I'm like reading all the messages that I haven't read yet, and I'm like, "Where's the freaking link at?"
Yeah.
It can't be all. It's already tomorrow or yesterday. Like, where is the link?
It was my fault. I will admit to it. But yeah, we were just talking about my inventory system and everything.
Mm.
That's the problem that I'm having right now is that so I'm trying to utilize all my shelves. Well, stuff is on those shelves in totes.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, okay, where does all these totes go?
Well,
Help,
you could
help.
use them for other stuff.
No, but they're full of stuff.
Oh,
Like they haven't been processed yet. So that's the problem that I'm having. You know, things aren't.
dang.
It's going to take time to get everything processed, and then because I have to put numbers on them, and then I have to put them in the system, and
Mm-hmm.
then put them on the shelves, and yeah, it's. I don't know. There's no way no way to fix that.
Well, okay, so just take them off. No, Hank. No,
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I know, but it's really a bad idea. Why don't you? So
What I'm scared of is if I do that, which is not a it's not a good idea, because if I do that and then I don't get it all done before I leave, then I am not going to know where anything is.
yeah, and you're gonna come
Literally.
back to a mess.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to work with what I got, and you know, I am just going to do the best that I can.
I mean, the most I would say is like do it because you're not gonna start like putting your stuff that you already have listed. You're not gonna start putting that on the shelf, right?
Oh yeah, it's already
I mean the stuff that you already have listed.
yeah.
Like all the stuff that was in totes.
Well, I'm working on it.
Okay, but I thought you were also working on like making sure it's listed and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean I can't do that. I can't move ahead until I find out what's listed in the totes.
Right.
Exactly.
So you're not done that yet.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing about a tote a day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm working through those, but I can't do anything until I find out if it's listed.
Yeah.
Chick picker.
Hey, Lady Todd.
Lady Todd.
Lady Todd.
That's madam to you.
Karen says, Valerie, refresh my memory. This new organizational technique is based on Beth's recent video. It actually is, and her video is based on reseller projects video. She has a video, inventory video, and she just does it. You know, she does it by everything's numbered, everything's got a SKU number to it. And I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that do the same thing. She just has a really good system.
And I think I might be wrong, but I think it's Reseller Project's second video. She shows her whole inventory system.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can see, like right here, you can just see a few of the things that I've got, you know, up. And I've probably got, probably 60 things up, maybe.
Now, is that your hard goods or is that clothing?
Oh, that's all clothing. I'm not doing hard goods in this system.
Huh. Hmm.
That'll be another system. So
If I had a system, I would need it more for hard goods than clothing because
you have a system though.
I have shirts on one hanger and
Yeah.
jackets on another hanger and
It all relies on
jeans
his
and
brain.
bins.
It all relies on your brain, right, Todd?
Yeah, my inventory system is called Dig It Till You Win It. Find it. Dig it till you find it.
And
Dig
how many listings do you have active?
1,200, 1,200, which is puny. I need to get
No,
up to Bridget labels. I need to get up to Bridget's levels. My tongue don't work this morning to wait. It be tongue tied.
I have 1,000 something, 1,050 something, and no, not 50, but 38,038. But that's that's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
Well, like I have like 50 Boy Scout patches listed, and they're all in the same little box.
Yeah.
When I sell one, I just gotta flip through them. So that's why I have so many listings. I've got a bunch of items that are like, I have a whole bunch of one type of thing, like watches. They're all in one bin.
Yeah.
And sterling silver stuff is all in one bin.
Right. Exactly. And I, if that was all that I sold, or if it was just hard goods that I sold, then probably that system wouldn't work for what I have. I do not like having to go to getting an offer on something, going to find out if I have it first, and then I can accept the offer. I don't like that's just that's too that's too risky.
I got to ship yesterday. I got to put up today, and yesterday I cleaned out a spot for it. And Gwen came through this morning and said, "I like that clean spot you've got right there." Like, hint, why don't you do this whole room that way?
It looks so good.
I cleaned it off and vacuumed where that part of the death pile had been, and I like that clean spot you made to put the shelf. I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
So I took some of that CBD oil.
And
wow.
That's right, Hank.
What?
Once you get a clean spot, everybody expects more of them.
Wow, what?
I don't know. I just felt like I was flying.
What?
I don't know.
That's you're in your head then.
It felt pretty good. It was pretty nice, but I don't know. I kind of felt a little drunk this morning, a little groggy from it. And I don't know if it was just because I slept really good or
it might be that. Because it is supposed to help you. Like when you sleep, it's supposed to help you.
Yeah. I didn't feel tired or anything. I just felt like I'd slept really hard.
Yeah,
So,
it could be that.
yeah.
Definitely. I felt like because I took it before I went to work, I felt like it kept the top of my head on last night because I felt like my
Right.
blood pressure was through the roof. And
Hank,
I
cracking
know
me up.
she's crazy.
Hello, Hank.
But yeah, I felt like it kept the top of my head on last night because I was about to lose my shit.
Uh-oh.
Just another wonderful day at work.
You got one more, right?
Yeah, hopefully, if I can take a vacation.
No. No,
It's
not an option.
it's scheduled, but that doesn't mean I'm getting it
I know.
because my trainee didn't show up last night for work. She's no call, no show. So she's probably going to be terminated today. And Trina is playing sick. So
Probably because she knew that you were taking your vacation.
yeah, she has sciatica problems. So she went to the hospital last night for her sciatica. And I'm like, I have sciatica problems every day. Every
Get
freaking
over it.
day. I'm just like, fuck you people.
Yep.
I have psychotic problems every day.
Yeah.
Man, I had a weird dream last night. I was going to go kill this dude. I had my gun, and I don't even know why I was going to kill him, except I knew he was a bad guy, you know?
Huh.
Man, yeah, looking for him is dark, you know? It's like a video game. And then all of a sudden I found out he had a gun too. So then it turned into him coming after me. And I was like, wait, where'd my gun go? You know, and then I don't know, switched over to a different dream.
Did you take CBD oil last night too?
No, I had some real spaghetti with the real carbohydrates in the.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I think maybe that set off my carbohydrate starved brain, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got all this imagination.
no, I'm gonna go kill somebody over my carbohydrate high.
Yeah, Jill says Todd changed the channel in his dream.
I did. And then Gwen's alarm clock went off. I was like, yeah, time to get up.
Saved by the bell.
I don't know.
Fishing and Picking. Fishing and Picking says once I once got high on some THC gummy snacks and held a 15-minute conversation with a porch post, according to my Ring doorbell camera. Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
I want to see that Fishing and Picking. Can you post that, please? That would be so funny to watch. My boss, she dies every time I tell the story about whatever I ate those brownies the first time. And you know, I told her I was sitting there talking to my sister, and I knew, God, I'm stoned. And you know, like all of a sudden, you know, I was talking to you, and I think I was talking to Julie too.
Uh-huh.
You were talking to Julie, and I was talking to you or something,
Mhm.
and I was sitting on the porch, and then after I got done talking to you, I was like, I gotta get up off this porch, and I was so stoned that I actually thought about calling 911 on myself because I thought I was gonna fall off the porch.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I would have said.
Yeah.
Can somebody please help me inside? Because I think I'm gonna fall.
I'm stoned and I can't
I'm
reach my
too
joint.
stoned.
What I want to know is what did the porch post answer fishing and picking back? You stoned, boy.
Oh, he was trying to sweet talk the post into coming into the house.
Well, that's almost about as good as an Amish person woman.
Oh damn.
Oh, now Valerie.
I know. Shame.
Let's be nice.
Shame.
She called you out.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, Carol, I'm glad you're in here.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing good.
I still imagine Carol with her cat head on.
That was a cute little hat. I like that. Let's see. So yeah, I'm continuing on today with the inventory system, and
Bye,
I'm
Joe.
gonna keep working on that tonight or today, and try to get as much as I can done.
How's he doing that there, Carol? He doesn't have a computer.
Huh?
Oh, she said she's waiting for her brother to come by to do his resume. Like she don't have enough to do.
Right.
Hi, Julie.
Morning, Julie. Happy hump day.
Mike. Guess what day it is?
Oh, she has to do it for him.
Oh. I'd say, well, hello, this is in my work hours, so I need some pay, please. No.
I'll say, I'll do this while you go outside and do
Paint the porch.
Something out there. I'm banned from 2 Amish Mennonite communities in Virginia, New York, North Carolina for fraternizing with the ladies in the bakery.
Naughty, naughty.
Oh my gosh.
That cost a lot of dough.
You're so funny, Todd.
Carol, I sent you that link, but I know you can't come in because you're waiting for your brother, so it's all good.
Yeah, I like the buns in those bakeries.
You are just full of it. Full of it. Look what I got something in the mail yesterday.
You did? Was it a bill?
No, actually, I didn't get any bills.
That's good.
Knock on wood.
Oh, look at there. Is it a record?
It's a calendar.
Oh, it's a calendar. Cool.
For next year.
Oh, he's so pretty.
It has some really good photos. I love Elvis. I love you, baby.
I love you too, by the way.
PCB.
Mm,
Let's see what else is going on. Did you make any sales yesterday, Sally?
I sold a Jack Daniels hat.
There you go.
That was it. And then Brandon sold a Red Wings hockey jersey for like a 2-year-old.
Oh,
Very
Okay.
random.
yeah.
Yeah, that works.
What'd you sell, Todd?
I sold a couple of shirts and a watch and a smoking pipe. I don't know, 6 things for like $80. I'm like, low average.
$80.
Yeah, it was mostly inexpensive items.
But I mean, that stuff adds up, and at least you're selling stuff.
I sold one of these Easy Eye keyboards.
Yeah.
I didn't make much off of them, but they only cost like $1 a piece at the garage sale. I got 3 of them.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh.
why not?
This is
Yep.
the third one I mean, they're gone.
Yeah.
Sold them all. I didn't take long either. I just got them like 2 weeks ago.
That's awesome.
Good job.
I like stuff you get in, sells quick, bye, see you later, thanks for the money.
Yeah.
Yep. Easy to ship.
Yep. Pretty easy. They're pretty sturdy boxes, so I just wrap a layer of bubble wrap. And I have to use 2 of the 12 by 10 poly bags,
Mm-hmm.
tape them together, powder their butts, and send them out the door.
There you go. That's the way you do it.
That's the way. So, but yeah, nothing big.
You're crazy.
I feel pretty good though, actually.
That's good.
I mean, I was pretty rough when I woke up. I looked in the mirror. I was like, "Oh hell no, this ain't gonna work." And once I got the blood flowing and everything, I was okay. But man, I look like that lady from the bitter beer commercial.
Damn.
Woo! I scared myself. Oh, but yeah, got some blood flowing and got some color in my face, and I think I'm okay now.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good. Yeah, I mean, like I told you, I mean, that it doesn't have any THC, which THC is like that's the only thing that gets you high
right,
in marijuana.
right.
The CBD is like hemp.
But I
It's,
don't know. I mean,
but it's a major anti-inflammatory. So if you have sore anything, infection anything, it's gonna like attack that, you know?
yeah. And I took it pretty late. I took it probably, I don't know. It's
How much did
probably
you
around.
take?
Well, I couldn't really because I don't really have a dropper or anything, so I just kind of eyeballed it, and I just
Like
kind of
this?
poured. Well, I didn't take it. I actually put it in. I put it in one of these. Whatever I had, I put it in one of those water bottles, and that's how I took it. Which
Yeah.
probably wasn't. I probably should have done it more straight to get.
Yeah.
But I mean, the effects I got were pretty good.
Yeah.
It
That's good.
It felt like as soon as I hit. Usually when I hit the pillow, I'm usually out. But like it didn't take no time I was like, yeah, I gotta get up, and I can't get up.
Mm.
I gotta get up to go to, to walk to bed, and I couldn't even, like, you know, it
You
was
could,
weird. It was just it was an odd feeling because I did feel not high, but a little altered, I guess you could say.
well,
But it felt good.
yeah. Um,
That was probably just a relaxing.
probably.
I don't relax much. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a relaxed. I'm not really ever in a relaxed state unless I'm sleeping.
Right.
So I was just kind of sitting here. I was watching this show, and I just kind of felt numb. Just like, I don't know. It's weird to say how I felt.
But I mean, I kind of understand what you mean though, because I I feel like I kind of felt like that too a little bit, but I know it's not like I was high or anything.
Right.
It was just like that I just felt better.
Right.
I kind of just, and that's how I felt, was like I just felt better as far as how my body usually feels.
Right.
So I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Get it? I bet you feeling better now.
Who's buying stuff?
Who the hell's buying my stuff?
Morning, Maggie.
Get out of here.
Oh, he bought 2 of them.
Ooh.
Why are you buying all my stuff?
Why didn't he just put quantity 2 in his when he was checking it?
Maybe he thought of it after the fact.
I guess.
Oh, darn, I should have done that.
I think I'll surprise him and send him 3.
There you go.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Maggie!
Good morning,
Hi, Maggie.
Good morning.
everybody. How are y'all?
Good.
Doing
There's Maggie, the person who likes private airport pat downs.
That was supposed to be a secret, Todd.
good.
A
Sure it
secret
was. You
between-
just
a secret between us
Just between us.
and them.
and on a live show.
Yeah. No secret now.
Oh, well,
Uh,
everybody has their little idiosyncrasies.
True
Mm.
enough. Very true. What's new with you?
Not much. This place that I'm in now does not have a door on the office.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's TV or something going on in the other room, which is why I couldn't be here during the listing challenge.
Yeah.
So I got to
Michael's
figure
just-
that out.
Damn them Eagles. Damn them Eagles.
Well, yeah. He wasn't bad. He didn't yell hardly at all. But it's still, you can hear the TV through the wall.
Mm.
So yes, I have to figure that out. I got this set of headphones. But the headphones don't block out voices. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the background sound,
Right. Like
noise canceling or whatever.
yeah. So I could, if I play music,
Mm-hmm.
it's good. But if I'm trying to like listen to a show, somebody talking and I can still hear the talking in the other room, it drives me crazy. So yeah.
I really like your glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Those are super cute.
They're Mickey Mouse. I bought them in Disney.
Those are so adorable.
Yeah. They're just-
MIC,
I
can
really like
you
the shape
see?
of them. Like the oval. They almost look like kind of like a cat eye, but not.
yeah,
not
but
quite.
not so exaggerated. Yeah. we did a show a few weeks ago where we all had to dress up like we were from the 50s. We got
I
this.
saw your pictures.
You see the picture, the set from, it was like $9.99 from Amazon that had the cat eye glasses and the little bandana for the head. It's cute. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Morning, Liz and
yeah,
Carol and-
you had a cute outfit, even though like I remember the day before you said that you hadn't got your outfit together yet.
I know, and people went online and they bought poodle skirts and so we went to the thrift shop and I bought a pair of jeans and I bought that shirt that I tied at the waist, and the only thing I
Mhm.
did order online was the
It was really cute.
yeah, I thought it looked okay, you know. Thought it looked the part.
Yeah.
Oh, Liz says she just got her first pair of glasses. It is hard to pick a frame. I find it hard to pick a frame
Hi,
because
Alana.
these are just readers. I mean, but when I was wearing regular distance glasses, you spend a lot of money on them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they have to go with they just have to go with everything. So it's hard. Morning, Alana. Yeah.
Alana. Hope you're doing good.
I gotta get a new driver's license by my birthday next month, and I know they're gonna tell me my prescription's bad.
You have to retest, do a driver
Uh,
test.
it's like 1 out of every 3 license renewals, they make you do a test.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I've
Well,
never-
the rest of the time you can just renew online, but
Right.
sometimes you try to do that and it says, you must go to your local Texas Department of Transportation and wait in the 3-hour and 20-minute line with your number in your lap and your hands folded like you're at church.
You know what? It's so crazy because we don't have that kind of action here.
We don't have to do it in Pennsylvania.
We have Secretary of State. It's not a DMV, it's Secretary of State because it doesn't just hold the DMV part of it. It holds all the permit things and the building permits and all that. It holds all of those offices.
Yep.
So, but the DMV part of it, it's always empty. Always.
Yep.
It's better now though. I only have to do it once every 3 years, but when I was a bus driver, I had to go in every year and wait in that office.
Right.
I remember, well, in California where we lived, it was always a day thing.
Yeah.
You go there and you plan on spending better part of your day there.
Because there was chairs. There was a multitude of chairs. And I mean, when they've got that many chairs in it, you know that there's going to be waiting time. And
Yeah.
everybody's going to be waiting.
Chairs and vending machines, and they've got vending machines.
Oh my God. When they have, you definitely are going to have to wait all day.
Yeah, and the clerks are so impatient at those places. They're like, we've heard it all. We're tired of you people.
They're almost numb to that. Yeah,
I know, they're
they don't
like,
they don't even listen to you when you talk. It's just yeah.
they don't even, yeah. No, stand on the green line, not the blue one, when I take your picture. Like, okay. Take your remove your glasses. Dumbass, you knew that. Okay. Look at the camera, snap before you can even smile or do
Yeah.
anything, You're
Yep. Snap, that's all you get.
looking down at the floor or
No
you're,
retakes.
I know,
It is what it is.
it's good enough.
Hmm.
I have some really stupid looking driver's license.
I do too. It's one day I forgot that, whenever I went and got, I think it was my last driver's license or the one before that, I had my hair I think I had a hat on or something. And they told me I had to take my hat off.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck me. I don't want to do that. And so I had to go.
Here.
I'm like, I gotta go out to my car real quick or something. So I went out to my car and put my hair on a barrette or something and like try to smooth it down. It was like all messed up. And yeah, my hair looked awful.
Don't you hate the guts of the people who look good on their driver's license
I
photos?
know. I always look
I
at
hate
them
them.
when
I
I
hate
card
those people.
I always look at them when I card people. It's funny because sometimes I'm like, yikes, yours is worse than mine.
Yeah, mine ain't so bad after all.
I know.
Remember, we got on the cruise last summer and they had to look at Gage's photo about 14 times because when he had the driver's license made, he had real long hair and now he pretty much shaves his head.
Oh wow.
So, are you the same guy? Maybe.
I definitely want to get my license renewed while I have purple hair.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Get it done next.
And will they put on the thing color of hair purple?
Should.
I don't think so.
I think so.
They'll probably ask you what your natural hair color is.
Well, probably. Probably.
Yeah, mine, I don't know why they put hair color. Just skin tone.
None.
Baldy.
Hank says my last one was fantastic. It was on a blue background and now they've changed it to a white background. So now so on the new one, I'm a ghost. Just beady eyes and thin bare lips. Ain't no good.
Oh my gosh.
Hank, you got those lizard lips. Huh?
Hey, look at that. A rare sighting.
Insane.
What's so rare about
alien.
me not being on here? I'm usually in here all the time, or at least. No, where did you go? I've lost you. There you are.
Poor Hank.
Like your orange shirt, Tom.
Thank you.
Orange.
Actually, I think it's like a peachy orange, but it's coming out orange in this camera.
I always tell Fuzzy, come on, it's time to take your Earl. You gotta take
you
your
what?
His Earl.
His Earl.
His Earl?
Come here and get you some Earl.
He's been doing really well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that like when I take my car to have the Earl changed in it, they put 6 quarts of Earl in it?
Yep.
Yeah, he's been doing really good. The other day after I gave it to him, right away, it was at night, and then like that night he slept all night and didn't have no problems. And then the next day I gave it to him and man, he was running up and down that hall.
It felt good, huh?
Nope. Yep. Yeah, he was feeling really good.
Todd, you don't have to quit talking because I'm on here.
Mr. Sadie says they still allow you to drive at your age. Wow.
Thanks, Sadie.
He's about our age, isn't he? Because Todd's like about 3 years younger. I mean, 3 years older than me. So
I don't think Mr. Sadie's as old as y'all.
No, I don't think so. I think
Sadie's only like 53. He's like 10 years younger than me.
In his 50s.
He's about the same amount of crotchety though.
I'm telling you, I thought he was about 73 the way he carries on.
Way he carries on.
I expected to, if I was to drive by his house to see a sign in his front yard that says, "You kids get off my lawn."
I'm going to spray you with this here water hose.
Right.
You better tone it down, Mr. Sadie. You're showing a little bit too much age.
If any of y'all are Costco members, they
Uh-huh.
have some sliced banana nut bread that is really good. We went up Saturday and spent about $600 we shouldn't have spent.
Oh my
Holy
God.
smokes.
Early on
About
said
places like that.
Well, Roberta's on a bunch of different vitamins. So when we go there, we buy,
They're
4 or 5 bottles. And then, by the time you buy a couple of cases of toilet paper and paper towels and stuff like that, stock the freezer up.
It's a lot to spend at one point, but it actually saves you money because you don't have to buy that stuff for,
Mhm.
6 months.
Hank says 600. All you came home with was banana bread. Alrighty then.
Hank, I don't have the chat up, so I'm going to just ignore you this morning.
That sounds really good banana bread. Are you sure it's not stony bread?
Okay, besides when there's couple packs of big packs of toilet paper and paper towels, all these vitamins, bought a couple of boxes of K-cups, a bunch of frozen stuff for the freezer. And then I went to make dinner last night. I was like, what am I going to cook? I don't have anything to cook. And she's like, we just spent $300 on food.
I mean, sometimes when you do that, it definitely, you look back and it's like, what did we buy? Because I know we spent so much, but what did we get?
Yeah.
By the vitamins are expensive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she was buying them. She was buying them off of Amazon, because she could order them and the next day they would be here. But Costco is the same price, and so we just get it while we're there.
Yeah.
And we don't get stuff like meat unless it's something I'm going to cook like that day or the next day, because their meat can be kind of on the pricey side.
Liz says, my family gets more conservative when we're down to the last roll of toilet paper.
Toilet
I
paper, that's right.
I save money living on the edge.
I told my sons, I said, y'all use more toilet paper than if I had a house full of girls.
We went through a lot when our boys were living at home.
What you got there, Todrick?
A Sony DVD CD rewritable drive.
Cool.
I don't know why you would need one. Because you can put a CD in your computer and download it and then put in a blank CD if you wanted a CD,
What do they
just
sell 'em
copy the files onto a blank CD. I don't know why you would want one of these.
What are they selling for?
I don't know, I'm looking it up right now.
Maybe
Model number Ching Wang Dang Waka Die. Oh, there it is in English.
I was gonna say, hang on, let me translate that.
Okay. 810UL.
maybe those vintage computing people who have those older computers with no.
Right.
Let's see. Sold items. $30.
Hmm.
Oh wait, there's one that sold for $5. There's one that sold for 25. There's one that sold for 20.
Plus shipping.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like $25 free shipping.
Okay, so it's gonna cost you.
There's one that sold for $10 plus free shipping, but it doesn't have any cords with it. Have I got cords? I don't know.
A friend of mine's got a machine shop, and he's got one of his machines runs off of a Pentium 1 computer because the software will not run on anything faster than that. And I keep telling him, I said, dude, you're going to have to buy you the new software. He said, my God, Tom, the software is $250,000.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can buy a new Pentium 1 for, I can buy a Pentium 1 for like $5. So anytime I find anything that's for his machines, I set them aside for him, and take them by there for him. Sasha? Sound like somebody was tearing the kitchen up.
Yeah, you tearing that kitchen up. You better be ready to clean it up. I seen Marianne here earlier. I was wondering if you were doing okay because I hadn't seen you for a couple of days. Just checking in with you. Back and see what's going on with her. She says, I have inventory system and 4,000 listed items. Holy crap. And still have oh shit moments and have to search the whole house for stuff.
Okay, that inventory system is not working. You're not supposed to have to look for it. What you need to do is you need to get you a bunch of boxes.
Box.
Put numbers on them.
Boxes. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to put box on it, or because if you're using tubs, you don't have to put tub on it. Or you got to just put the number on it.
Somehow
Oh.
you know it's a box.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that.
That's
just
okay.
it looks better.
Yeah.
It looks professional.
There you go. Hey, whatever blows your dress up.
And everybody that knows that watches these videos won't go, what is that behind Tom on the shelves? They can see. Box.
It's a box.
Exactly. There's no question about it. It is
That's
a
right.
box.
Yep.
No.
Anyway, so you're leaving, is it this Monday or the following Monday?
No, this Monday.
This Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So Sally Ann, what
I
days you want to do the show next week?
I don't know until this day is over.
Is it today when you get your schedule?
I may or may not have a vacation starting tomorrow.
Oh,
Well, I wasn't worried about that. I just figured you'd do like on your days off, you'd come in. You know, you
I
don't
don't
need
know
to sleep.
I don't know if I'm going to have any days off.
Are you kidding me? Are y'all short of
Nope.
people again?
Yep. We're down 3.
3.
wow.
So are you getting like 60 hours a week now?
No, she just hired 3 people and we're down 3. It's just somebody
Totally
got in
doing
trouble because she sold almost $900 worth of gift cards over the phone. And then another one is sick with her sciatica, which I have problems with every day, but you know, who cares about that? And then another one of my trainees that I had the night before last, she called in last night, said that she was too sick to come to work. So she's probably getting fired today. So,
Lord have mercy.
And if I don't get my vacation now, I don't know if I'm going to get it. I don't know when I would take it.
Do you get paid for it if you don't take it?
I don't think so.
Well, you know what, Sally Ann? You need to tell your boss to say, I either get to take my vacation or you got to pay me for it.
I mean, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, which she says that she might just have to split everybody up, and you work what you're going to work, you work what I tell you you're going to work. Just so I can get it out of the way. It's 40 hours, I mean, it's not like it's a couple of days, it's 40 hours.
Right.
So, she knows that I need to get it done.
Right.
And she has a vacation too in December. So it's like, it's not like, I mean, she's not one to like take away my vacation and
Right.
not let me have any time off or anything. But, I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll have to see.
What's y'all slowest day of the week?
Probably Monday and Tuesday. No, probably Tuesday.
Well, y'all just need to start being closed on Tuesday for maintenance. So people can take time off.
It's a 24-hour store.
Well, I know it is.
So I mean, and we're open holidays and and all of that. So
And the vacation season's over with, so y'all are just back to your locals, right?
yeah,
So
well,
it's slower than it is
except
during
the
summer.
hunter, we have hunters.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Karen, and hi, Glenn.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Glenn.
See, that's one of the things I don't like about Zoom. You can't. You have to do all that popping out of chat and moving it and all that kind of mess. Valerie says she'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
It just popped up on my phone. So you. Oh, by the way, you're the host.
Oh, okay.
No, it popped up on my screen that Sally is now the host.
Oh. I don't know, Carol.
Yeah, she must have got knocked out or something.
She might have. I don't know. I think she's probably taken out her packages. No, she probably hasn't even packaged anything up yet. She's probably having a cigarette.
Lance came by. She got to take care of business.
She's feeling pretty good today. I'm glad. I mean, it definitely, especially we have a high of 32 today, and it's snowing right now. So
Excuse me?
Yikes.
a high of 32.
And it's snowing?
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna snow all day. So like if you have arthritis or you're just kind of achy or anything in cold weather, I mean, definitely the CBD is a really good thing for that, because I mean, that I don't know, the one that I take, it has curcumin in it, and that is really good for arthritis.
Point, yeah. Hey, Craig.
Holy cow, I look great.
Aren't you?
Oh yeah, but see, my desktop's here, the laptop with the cameras on it's over here. So it's shooting this side, and I was
Right.
like, holy shit, who's that old guy? And
Holy shit,
that old guy is me.
I
think I'm gonna go get a facelift, get my eyes lifted.
I need to go this way. I noticed this big patch of gray right here this morning.
it doesn't bother me the gray because it's kind of groovy looking, but it just, oh my God.
Just surprise the hell out of them.
I have sometimes trouble telling you from Sean Connery.
Oh yeah, thank you. I don't slap my wife around though, because my wife will kill me. My mom's hair is silver gray all the way through, and it is so pretty. And she used to have that hair colored all the time. And then she said, I'm just gonna let it go gray.
Yeah.
And it is. The color that Valerie puts in her hair, is that like the 12 wash? Like you wash it 12 times and it washes out, or is that something more than that?
Basically, well, I mean, it's a shampoo and
Oh.
you wash it in basically.
Okay.
And if you use hot water
Uh-huh.
or even, very warm water, it'll wash some of that out.
Right.
And basically, whenever I have it on my hair, I try to use cool water to wash my hair, because that'll keep the color in longer.
Because at Walmart, the one that I shop at, I was looking at clearance, and they had like hair color for like $4 a bottle, and it said on it, it was like blue and fuchsia, and I think they had a lime one too. I saw a lime one somewhere. Anyway, it said on the
Lime?
box lime, that
Green?
green color,
Mm.
that bright green color, and it said 12 washes. Good for 12 washes.
Oh, that one probably just like a temporary hair color.
So anyway, I didn't know if that's what she used or not.
You're gonna lose your man card talking hair color.
Let me tell you what. I have a niece that her hair, every time I see her hair is a different color. And but when you're scanning, you don't care what it is. What is it? Scott, he sells PP pads all the time.
Hi, Rita. Hi, Frankie. Frankie says, I had sinus trouble, so I put the CBD oil on my face and around my ears and neck. Within a few minutes, I could feel them clearing. I could hear better, and the dual ache went away. I believe it.
Yeah, Michael has stuff that you rub on, and he rubs it like right on the tip area, and he says it helps.
Yeah.
So,
I've got several containers of, it's like the CBD paste. It's not the oil. It's not the Earl. It's
Right.
the paste.
Right.
And Roberta got it for me to put on my joints and stuff like that. It didn't do squat. It just,
Oh.
all it did was drive the cat crazy because she wanted to sniff me all the time. And I was like, because that cat is all about smells. I can put on Bengay, and I have to go into one of the bedrooms and watch TV in there and shut the door, because if not, she's all over me. I told Roberta, I said, too bad you were never like that.
Why can't you be more like this cat?
Yeah, well, Roberta said, well, I've never really cared for the smell of Bengay. She said, I didn't even, when she smoked 100 years ago, she didn't even smoke the menthols, because she didn't like the way they smell.
Yeah.
That's right, Craig. Craig says gray is the new black when it comes to hair.
No.
some grays are better than others. My mother had beautiful gray hair.
Yeah,
But
my mom's is beautiful. Back when I was a kid, my hair was real thick, and I my dad had a cousin who had a beauty parlor at her house down in the country. And once a year I would go down there when they were doing all the big hair shows over at Myrtle Beach. I would go down, and she'd say, now for like 2 months now, you can't cut your hair. And I'm like, well, you don't have to tell me that. Because that's when it was down to here. Anyway, she would I would go down there and I would act as her model. She would cut my hair in different styles and they'd take pictures and competition and stuff like that. And several times she dyed it. I'm like, is this going to wash out? Let's put it this way, you're going to go back to school a brunette for a while. I was a redhead for a while.
Wow.
I like the auburn though. I like that. It was because it was
Yeah.
black with just about a. And then one time, I had blue black hair.
I tried. Well, my son, he wanted to have dark hair, so he tried to. He used a black, but it had a blue. It said it had a blue tint.
Right.
And it was like super dark blue or super dark. And then if you looked at it in the light, it would have a slight blue tint.
Right.
Well, he was in the 6th grade and they wouldn't let him stay in the classroom with that color of hair. And so I had to take him. They called me to come pick him up and said that he had to have his hair dyed back to his natural color because it was too much of a distraction.
Oh,
Boy, you can tell that's been a few years back.
yeah, that wouldn't happen today, I don't think.
They don't care as long. They're just glad that you showed up for school.
Not here. You can't dye your hair until you're in the high school.
Oh, that's stepping on people's right freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I'm being sarcastic on that. It's true, but it's when you're talking about elementary school kids or middle schoolers,
Yeah.
they can barely go to the bathroom by themselves. Maggie, how you like being back at the new place?
Oh, I love it. Yeah. There's so much more, so much more to do here in the wintertime.
You're all situated?
Yep. Yeah, we still got some stuff to do, but yeah, for the most part. The only thing I don't.
Is it
The
a
other thing
newer
I like is
apartment so
the-
it's more energy efficient?
Well, it's a 1-bedroom apartment and our heat is included in the rent. So
Oh, okay.
we don't have to worry about that. We just pay our electric bill. Yeah, I like it. It's a great location. Neighbors are nice. Yeah, so it's just small.
I bum
So-
crack.
I did a real chop of all my inventory so we didn't have to tote as much with us. So a lot of my stuff is,
At the high school I taught at for a lot of years, they had scrub tops, and on the back of them they printed dress code violator on it. And that was fine, it worked, but the kids started taking them home and wearing them around and just for casual clothes after school. They thought, that's cool, you're a violator. Yeah.
The first year Vanya was at public high school, I had to go over there and they had this, this whole meeting with all the parents in the auditorium and whatnot. And they were going through the dress code. And it was like girls could not wear anything, like they couldn't wear bikinis, not bikini, the little tiny straps, whatever those are called.
Spaghetti straps.
Spaghetti straps. Couldn't wear that. Their bra straps couldn't be showing.
Yeah.
And all these parents would say, well, what if their clothes, what if you can see their straps through their clothes? That's in violation of the dress code. You will be called to bring them something else. But what if that's all they got? Then you need to go to Goodwill and find you some clothes that meet school. I mean, that's what the principal was saying. You would have swore you were talking about a bunch of first graders instead of ninth graders. And, you know, Roberta and I were talking about it is when you get into corporate, you get out a job, they are going to tell you what you can wear. If you don't like what you have to wear, then you best find your job someplace else. Because
Yeah.
that's what being a grown-up is. And that's what high school is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be getting, you know, helping these kids allegedly grow up, you know, to go from being children to adults. Because once they get out of high school, a lot of them are, you know, working and on the adult track. But I was just amazed. It was like she just said that was you know, against the rules, you know, this type of stuff. Boys, their underwear could not be showing. And the coach said, yeah, and just so everybody knows, I've got a roll of cord back here in my office. I can cut off, if you don't have a belt, I can cut you off about 2 feet and I can make you a belt real fast.
That's funny.
Well, I went to Catholic school. We wore the uniform. And you knelt down on the floor so the nun could measure the distance from your knee, from the floor to your hem of your skirt. Couldn't be more than an inch above your knee.
Some friends of mine have sons and they live down in Georgia. When their kids were in school, they went to a private boys' school. And because you had everything from kindergartners to seniors in high school, the little boys, the elementary boys wore shorts, knee socks, a white shirt, a tie, and a vest. And then the middle schoolers wore shorts, knee socks, a white shirt, a tie, and a blazer. And then when you got to be in high school, you could wear, you know, the high school boys wore basically the same thing, except they wore longs. They wore long pants. And the biggest thing was first of all, they could tell who's supposed to be on campus and not. And also they could tell what grade, you know, where these kids were supposed to be at.
Right.
Yeah.
The little kids in shorts shouldn't be over in the high school section of the high, you know, unless there's a function or something going on over there. But he was spending about $40,000 a year to send them boys to, because he has 3 boys.
Oh,
To send them to that private school.
Man.
And he said that headmaster of that high school, because they had a headmaster, a principal of each grade, I mean each, you know, department. And then they had like the principal who was over everybody. He said that headmaster of that high school had no problems with telling you in the middle of the dining hall, telling some high school boy to put his hands on that desk and beat his ass with a paddle.
Man.
Corporal punishment was allowed.
oh yeah, nuns really got into that in Catholic school.
Well, they said it was the embarrassment factor than it was the actual paddle.